And I'm going to talk about the session. So today's session, Midweek Momentum for Ryan Peterson. I'm also known as Jodi Tussing, but today I'm Ryan Peterson. This is about practicing scripts and developing skills. And if you've ever been involved with any kind of sporting activity, and so how many people have done sports? Okay. I'm not really a sports person, but I grew up with four brothers, so I used to watch them practice all the time. So I would say anything we do, we have to practice, right? As whether if you're a child or an adult, you know if you want to improve, you have to spend time practicing. Whether it is an actor, entertainer, an amateur pianist, if you don't practice the skill, you never get better. Let's take the same philosophy to become more productive as a real estate agent. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so I wrote down some things we're going to talk about. Uh, so the first two most important rules are A, asking good questions. So I didn't write them down, I put them there so you can write them down. So the two most important rules are A, asking good questions. So it's a skill we need to get better at. And there are a lot of great questions. And when you think about the questions people ask us, like Kelly was talking about last week, they're always the same ones. Are you, um, I want to think on it. I have a friend in real estate, those kind of things. But for us to make sure we are on the right track, we have to ask buyers and sellers good questions so we can find out what they are looking for in their goals. So we have to ask good questions. And second, when after we ask a good question, what do we have to do? We have to listen carefully to the answers. So ask good questions and listen carefully to the answers. How good are you? How good are we at these things? Listening to the answers, asking good questions. So, two, practice revolves around two issues. And the two issues are one, the amount of time you spend daily on practicing. And two, the intensity of the time you spend daily. So, it's easy to think you can do all of these things while you're on your phone, but we really need to practice and be intense and focused. So, does anybody practice when
All
it
the
comes to
time.
scripts, objection handling, things like that? It works, doesn't it work? So, it's important to do them. To get better at it, create a practice plan for yourself. For example, week one, focus on for sale by owner scripts. Week two, focus on expired scripts, and then et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so create a plan. The plan lives in your calendar, and with Google Calendars, it actually reminds you to do it. Four, your practice time should be written on your schedule, like prospecting, lead follow-up are. Question is, do you have it on your schedule now? Okay, so we need to get it on our schedules. Five, poor practice. Poor practice, no matter how much you do it, does not improve your performance. So what could poor practice be? Maybe a bad script, maybe not sticking to the script, maybe talking instead of practicing your scripts. So it's important to practice with other people. If you can't practice with other people because of your schedule, then read scripts out loud. Read them out loud to yourself and record yourself and do it every morning. And when you do it every morning, you're going to see yourself how much better you get. So, poor practice, no matter how much you do it, does not improve performance. And I've seen this a lot with groups that get together to practice scripts and they end up talking about everything else and maybe spend 1 minute on practicing a script. So, practicing is you need to be dedicated to it. Six, how can we hold ourselves accountable? Find other people that you want to practice with, good role play partners, and change them if they don't work out. It's good to change who you're going to practice with, and you're going to inspire them, they're going to inspire you. So find some good people that you can role play with. And if you want to set up a time, the management team, we can help you. So we can talk about it, we can find other people. A lot of people need this. So 4 or 5 good role play partners and change them if they're negative or drain your energy. Role playing should be a positive experience. It should make you feel good. So role playing should be a positive experience. 7, the role play rules. These are the rules. Show up on time for your role play appointment. Eliminate small talk, complaining, or whining. Stay on the scripts. Don't let anybody off. And scripts, you can change the scripts, but you need to change it, write it, and practice it. And it needs to make sense. So stay on the script. Don't let anybody off. Stick to the script. It works. D, make role playing as real as possible in terms of the entire conversation. So have a continuity of thought. If you're talking about something, have your objection handler or your script have to do with that. Give honest feedback to each other. So, how was it? That was great. It was better than yesterday. Uh, I think we all could probably use more improvement, whatever it is, honest feedback. You said too much, that kind of a thing. We can help each other. And the last one is always eliminate the ego. So there's no right or wrong. You can't get better unless you kind of are vulnerable. And that's what role playing is. It's making yourself vulnerable so you get good at this. When I first came back from corporate to work with Ryan and Kelly, I actually role played. I had a top agent reach out to me. I role played every day for a year, 4 days a week at 7 a.m. She wanted a role play partner, and I wanted to learn the scripts. It works. You internalize it. So next one, practice with intensity because that will set you up to beat the competition and get contracts signed. 9, remember that our growth is determined by our willingness to practice, and our confidence comes from that practice. So our confidence comes from practicing. 10, remember there is always room for improvement, no matter how good we become or how big our numbers are. So some of the top agents I know practice scripts every day. 11, we always perform at the level we practice. So that's why it's important to stay on the script and make sure you stick to the script and get better at it. When you first start, you're not going to be good. It's okay. When I first started, I was terrible because the script didn't really feel like it was mine, and I didn't take the time to practice before the practice. There's no wrong, there's no bad, there's just try it. Try it and stick with it. So, Mike Ferry believes that each of us understands the importance of role play and practice. If you are a veteran real estate salesperson, you probably haven't practiced enough. If you're a new real estate salesperson, you probably haven't practiced at all. In either case, start by developing the skill of practicing today, as it will make a big difference in your confidence and your ability to do your job. So, along with this, I just wanted to share some tips. Here's one. When somebody has an objection, the rule of thumb is repeat what they said, approve, handle it, ask two questions, close. So, for example, Jody, will you take cut your commission? Oh, I get asked that question almost single time. Will I cut my commission? The answer is no. But if I sell your home in 30 days, is that going to be a problem for you? Or when would you like your first offer? So these are examples of things you could say. Now I want to share with you. I have a bunch of scripts. I'll share this with anybody. This is for sale by owners. And these are this actually, who did I get this from? I got this from one of you. Here's my favorite. Okay, these are like the 12 objection handlers. They are so good. So who wants to practice right now? Daryl Sullivan, I think you do. Can you unmute yourself?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do, because you're the person I always like to pick on. Okay.
Thank you very much.
So, Daryl, I'm going to be the seller and you're going to be the agent. Can you see the screen?
Yeah,
Okay. Daryl, we love everything you have to say, but we only want to give you a 30-day listing.
I'm sorry, I won't do that. 6 months is our company policy because I get a great deal of good marketing that goes along with it, that comes free with the listing. All we need to do now is simply sign a contract so I can help you get to where you want. And what time do you want?
Love it. Okay. Who else wants to try? Paula.
Okay. All right, I'll do it. Okay.
Paula, you know what? We were thinking about going with ordinary orange real estate because we've never heard of your company.
Okay, I can understand your concern, and I think you realize, gosh, a company doesn't actually sell a home, it's the individual agent's activities. And with what I presented to you in our package, um, do you feel I can sell your home?
Yes,
Terrific, terrific. So all we need to do now is simply sign the contract so I can help you get what you want in the time you want. And again, my objective is to get you the best price and best terms. Won't that be great?
that's great.
Sign right here, please.
Okay, I'll do one more. Let's see. What do I want? Oh, you know what I like? Um, let's do this one. This is one that a lot of people fear. Okay. Anybody else want to try? Karen, you want to try this one?
You know how much I hate this
I
stuff.
know.
I'm
I love that. I can
so
pick on you. Karen,
bad. All
I
right.
know, I've heard you're a Southington agent, but here in West Hartford, I haven't don't think you've sold any houses in this area.
That's a valid concern. The obvious reason you'll choose me now is that my company has homes for sale all over the community. Meaning, when you sign a contract tonight, we can expose your property to potential buyers from all over the area. Do you realize how important that kind of exposure is?
Yeah.
Now, isn't that what you want? Of
Yeah.
course it is. Therefore, all you need now is to simply sign the contract so I can help you get what you want in the time you want. Won't that be great?
That sounds great.
Here,
So
sign
isn't
the
that good, you
contract, please.
guys? And this is another one that I really love. Let's see. Where is it?
And you know that one about the area? Um, you know, doesn't matter where we're housed, but we obviously do business all, at least, here in Connecticut, I know that we go at least an hour away. I know down in Florida, you guys go pretty much that whole Emerald Coast. So we know our markets. And if we don't know our markets, we're willing to admit it, but we know the stuff.
Whereas we have a friend in the business. My favorite is we have a friend in this is it. Who wants to do this one? Marcy.
Can't even see
Marcy,
myself.
can you see the screen okay?
It's on my cell phone, but yeah. So am I supposed
Okay.
to read this or can I just wing it?
No, read it. Marcy,
Oh,
I thank you so much for doing the CMA for us. You really helped out, but we have a friend in the business.
I really want to just speak naturally if that's
Okay,
okay.
and you probably are really good, but try reading it.
Um, okay. Well, I'll try to paraphrase it. So,
Okay.
um, I can appreciate that. Everyone knows the realtor. Um, Let me just ask you one thing. Do you have to absolutely sell this home, or are you just looking to, help your friend um, with a favor?
Oh, well, I have to sell the home.
Okay. Obviously, see, here's where I would say, obviously, you had me out here for a reason, right? Do
Right.
you feel I can sell your home?
Yes.
Terrific. Typically here I would add in, I understand that you might have allegiances to your friendship, but sometimes we deal with matters in real estate that can be a little uncomfortable or you might want to keep private. And that's why, I think I can better help you with this. Obviously the choice
Excellent.
is yours. You know, if you agree with me, here's the point where we would just, sign the contract so I can get marketing with you and, you know, use all my contacts to expand your circle and help you sell your home. Wouldn't that be great?
That would be great. All right, you guys, you're amazing. Thank you. I don't want to keep
Okay.
you on here all day, but I appreciate you chipping in and sharing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a great day.
Are we all done?
We're
Or is there more?
done.
Oh, that was
Okay,
quick.
great. Thanks.
Bye-bye. If
Bye.
you
Okay.
want it, send me an email if you want this, okay? Take care.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye.
Bye bye.